What's the most devastating too late moment you've experienced? I still remember that case, not because it was loud or chaotic, but because it was so quiet. People say farm accidents are terrible, and they're right, but this one felt different in a way I can't fully explain. It was Thanksgiving weekend when we got the call. A small hospital needed us to pick up a 14-year-old boy. They didn't say much, but we could tell it was bad. We went right away, and the whole ride back was silent. No one talked. You could feel it. This wasn't going to end well. When we brought him into the trauma room, I didn't notice blood first. I noticed how cold he was. Not normal cold, the kind of cold that makes you stop for a second. One of the nurses asked, "Do we have a thermometer that reads below 87? I remember thinking, it didn't matter. Later we found out what happened. He had been outside working on a machine with a moving belt. Somehow, it caught him around the waist. It didn't crush him. It lifted him and left him hanging there. When he didn't come in for dinner, his dad went to look for him. That's when he found him. Still, they think he'd been there for about 8 hours. 8 hours. While inside the house, his parents were probably waiting for him. Maybe his mom was calling his name. Maybe dinner was already ready, but he never came in. And he was their only child. They had him later in life. He wasn't just their son, he was everything to them. When he got to us, there was only one thing left to try. Warm him. There's a rule. You're not dead until you're warm and dead. So they took him to surgery and used machines to slowly warm his body. For a moment, there's always a little hope, even when you know. Then they opened him up, and everything changed. His whole bowel, from his stomach to his lower body, was dead. There was nothing to fix, nothing to save. The room went quiet, the kind of quiet where everyone understands at the same time. It's over. They closed him back up because there was nothing else they could do. They took him to the pediatric ICU and kept warming him because that's what you're supposed to do. Then his parents came in, and that's the part I can't forget. His mom held his hand and talked to him like he was sleeping, like he could still hear her. His dad just stood there, quiet. He had been the one to find him, and now he had to say goodbye to his only child. You could see it in his face, the questions he couldn't say out loud. Why didn't I go sooner? Why didn't I check? But there are no answers for that. They stayed with him the whole time. They didn't leave him, and when he passed, it was quiet. No alarms, no noise, just two parents losing everything. I've seen a lot in that job, but this one stayed with me.